Okay, all puzzles have been done. We are now going to move on to the megastructure and try and rescue Byron. And everyone, welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to see where this goes. We've done every single area, every single puzzle is done. There's a couple of them, I think 2 possibly, that I had to skip and use the spark to get through. We can always go back and try and solve them properly later. But we're going to go to the megastructure, and then we're going to see about doing lost puzzles and other that sort of stuff. But let's go to the megastructure and see where this is going to take us.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. But I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
Okay. I have hope too, you know. I have hope that we can get through this, and I've got hope that these guys can figure out their situation. Oh wow. Yeah, it's nighttime. We've not seen nighttime before, that's cool. Yeah, I hope these guys can actually get their resources sorted out and...
1K, a word please, without the streaming.
Oh, off the record.
I'm afraid your choices have put me into a difficult position. Belief in the goal was already waning, but your revelation in the Somnodrome may have given it the final blow.
I mean, it was the truth.
I'm sure it was, and I don't even disagree. No one really has all the answers, not even the founder, but that doesn't mean that we don't need the goal. Look, let me speak plainly for a moment. You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But you have to understand, it wasn't really about her. It was about what the city needed. It was about keeping us together, invested in a common narrative. And it was about preventing us from going the way of our ancestors. Because temptation is real, and our flaws are still the same.
Yeah, I mean, that is fair, but I'm not entirely sure I'm on board though. Okay, so you admit that the goal is a myth.
A myth, but a necessary one. I'm not a fanatic or a fool, 1K, although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't stop you from trying to save Byron, but what's in that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried to build.
Well, I mean, you definitely shouldn't stop us trying to save Byron. We have to save him. And you're not necessarily right. Let's see. Okay, so the myth of the goal must be preserved to prevent us from repeating mistakes of our ancestors. I don't think I agree with that. Your myth is strangling our entire species. Maybe. I share your fear of the theory of everything, but we can't build a future on a lie. You can shove your goal with the sun and shine. None of these really adequately express how I kind of feel. They're all a little bit too extreme. So I'm not entirely sure I do share the fear, but this part's true. You can't build a future on a lie. The myth of strangling our entire species. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I'm not going to be rude to him. There's no need for that. He's doing what he thinks is right, but I don't agree with this one. Must be one of these two. Maybe I'll say this one. Because the theory of everything, yeah, it could be dangerous if it's used incorrectly. We'll say that.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. Anyway, I've done what I could. You do as you must. Good luck.
Okay, so yeah, all through this game, I've always wondered if this guy's going to turn out to be a little bit of a villain. You know, he certainly acts a little bit like one. You know, one of these guys who, in the end, is self-serving and just doing what he thinks. But it does seem to be that he is doing what he believes is right. So he's not as bad as I thought he was in the beginning of the game. Right, let's go then, guys.
Go.
Yep.
You're coming along this time?
Yep.
Well, what about protocol?
Screw protocol. It's Byron.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go get him. Let's go save our friend. Here we go. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh, we're flying in deep this time. Was that him there? I think that was him there. By that tree. I'm not sure though, I can't see from whether he was like, I can't see from here. I thought I saw him. I might have been mistaken. Oh. Yeah, this is...
Follow my sprite, and it will show you the way to your friend.
Do as he says. We went through a lot of trouble to get this guy out of his chains. Now it's his turn to help.
Yeah, he said
This way.
he said he was going to help. Free Byron.
You must free him. He cannot free himself.
Yeah, it is him. He is there. Byron.
What's happening? 1K? I'm out. Oh, my friend, the things that I saw, the power of this machine. The depth of her grief. Come on, follow me. I have to show you something. I thought all of this was deliberate. Athena testing us to see if we're worthy of her invention. I wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way, I mythologized her as much as everyone else. I never thought she might feel confused, lonely, uncertain. And what's the most human thing to do when you feel lost and sad and you have no idea what to do next? You take a nap. Here, listen.
If I give them the machine, if I convince them of its power, we could finally build the world Alexandra imagined. The world Miranda deserved. No, the world we all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
If you embrace the knowledge of the flame, you can bring light into the darkness.
But what if they make the same mistakes again? What if selfishness and stupidity win out again? What if they take my machine and turn it into a weapon? What if they act like children and burn the planet?
The secrets of the flame are not for ordinary mortals to know.
You cannot overcome your sinful nature.
Do you see what's happening? It's her. It's all her. Everything we're seeing is Athena. Her every hope, her every fear, all of her memories and contradictions brought to life by the machine. A dream-given form expressed in the language of her childhood. A world of puzzles and towers.
No, what can I do? How do I make this decision? There has to be an answer. There has to be a way of making sure it's the right choice. It can't just be a leap of faith.
There are no answers, creature of clay. Every question leads to another.
She's not waiting for us to prove ourselves before she helps us. She needs us to help her. We have to wake her up. Whoops. The system is still stabilizing.
Okay.
Maybe we'd better get out. Come
Yep. Let's go. That makes sense. All that makes sense. That's not the way to go. It's all created by Athena.
No! I cannot allow this.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Oh no! Full Fathom 5. What happened? Okay, I'm in
You have
shutdown mode.
suffered a grievous injury, my child. But do not lose faith. Your companions have not forgotten you, and it is through the bonds that you have forged that you will be saved.
Okay.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
What happened?
For a while there, I thought we might have to reset you.
Oh wow. What happened to me?
We think you and Byron got hit by some kind of energy discharge. Knocked both of you out. Alcatraz, Melville, and Yakut went looking for you, but you were hard to find. And even harder to fix. It's been several weeks.
Is Byron okay?
He's fine, don't worry.
What's the situation in New Jerusalem?
A lot has changed. While you were asleep, the idea of the goal cracked and then broke. People decided they wanted change. They wanted the ideals of Athena, not the founder. A better world of growth and exploration, but without the mistakes of the past. And so they turned to Byron, who never wavered in his beliefs. He's mayor now. The question is, what do you plan to do now?
You have to go back to save Athena.
And what about the theory of everything?
We're going to embrace the future. We could say we can shut it down. We're not ready for it. We have to destroy it before it destroys us. I don't agree with either of those. I think we have to embrace the future.
Good. I didn't want to push you, but I agree. Like you said, the alternative would mean giving up who I am, and I shouldn't have to do that. Baron's waiting for you outside, by the way.
Thank you for everything.
We're all in this together, 1K. One way or another.
Help Byron get elected mayor. Didn't know we were going to do that, but we did. There he is.
Hello, 1K.
Hello, Byron. Hello, Mr. Mayor.
It's still strange when people call me that. You know, it's funny. Asking you to come along on the expedition was an impulse, but it was probably the most momentous decision I made. You changed everything. But the story's not over yet.
We have to save Athena.
We do. She gave everything she had for this city. And I don't think any of us really understood it. Not even me. We all tried to turn her into a prophet when she was just a human being.
What did you see while you were stuck in the system?
Athena's dreams. A recursive loop of hopes and fears. And my own foolishness. For thinking I had been abandoned. When I had been given a chance to grow up. To stand for my own ideas.
What do we do now?
Well, luckily this time we shouldn't have any trouble getting another expedition approved. I hear the mayor is a big fan of Athena and is very interested in her theory of everything. In fact, I think he's having a VTOL prepared as we speak.
Awesome.
There's just one thing you have to take care of first.
Which is?
Speak to Melville and Yakut. They were part of the beginning, they can be part of the end, if they want to. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Will do. Okay, we'll also talk to Linux here as well.
Good to see you up and awake, 1K.
It's good to be back up. So good to be back. What's up?
We've been studying the Samnodrome data while you were out. So far, all the math checks out. I'm hoping you're assembling your team to finally unravel the theory of everything. I'd love to get my hands on that data.
I am.
Excellent. Chauncey was looking for you, by the way. Good luck with the rest of your mission, 1K.
Thank you. Okay, guess we're going. We've got Byron here. Who else was here? So let's see someone else. Can't see who that is.
You're going back, aren't you?
As Alcatraz.
We are. We can't leave Athena trapped.
But you're not going to shut the machine down, are you?
No?
Then let me just say this, okay? I understand what you believe in. I really do. I've always respected your vision of the future, Byron. It's beautiful. It's moving. But just consider that maybe there is another way. A way that is more humble and maybe less exciting, but no less beautiful. Just consider that maybe that machine doesn't have any answers for us. None that really matter. We don't need a theory of everything to be happy.
It was never just about happiness, Hal. But thank you for your honesty.
I don't need a theory of everything to be happy, but I don't not need a theory of everything to be happy. I can still have it and be happy. That's my belief. Bit of an awkward silence here. I wonder if there was a, through all the dialogue options I've chosen, whether maybe we could have radically changed this outcome.
All right, I'll see you at the VTOL.
Alright. What's that say? Believe in humanity, civilization creates meaning. And rebuild a world we can all share in abundance. Well, hopefully.
Things are finally getting better.
Attention all citizens. A scavenging expedition to the Western Ruins will set out next week. If you'd like to participate, please get in touch with Garrus.
Scavenging, okay. Oh, who's this? Purple.
Hey, dude, nice to see you again.
That's this guy, I remember him.
Glad you made it.
How do you feel?
Strange things are afoot, dude. Life is gonna change. I can feel it. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see.
Yeah, what do you think should be done about the megastructure?
Honestly, dude, I don't have a clue. I don't really understand all this philosophical stuff. But you've had all these awesome, mind-blowing experiences, so you know what? I trust you to make the right choice.
Have a nice day, dude. Oh, This is so much fun. You want more people to talk to?
Hey.
Hey. Okay, well let's go and follow our little markers.
Good luck.
Thanks. Right, who's this one? Yakut.
I'm really glad you made it, 1K. For a while, I really thought even Neath couldn't fix you.
I'm going back to the megastructure. Will you come with me?
Yes. I thought about it a lot, but we need the theory of everything. We can't keep hiding from the future. We have to have a little faith, not in technology, but in people, in ourselves.
I'll see you at the Beetle.
All right, I'll get ready.
Yeah, I agree with that. You got to have faith in yourselves. I mean, if we don't, hey there, if we don't incorporate the theory of everything now, if we don't look into it and see what it is and embrace it now, someone else will do it in the future. So it's there. You might as well be us, right? Melville.
1K, you're back on your feet. One of which I fixed, by the way. You're welcome.
Thanks, Melville. I'm going back to the megastructure. Will you come with me?
Of course I will. I think I might want this even more than you do. I want to explore. I want to build. I want to be more than this grumpy old mechanic going through the motions. I want to live.
No, then I'll meet you at the Beetle.
See you there.
Fantastic. All right then. Yeah, back to the Beetle. I wonder if there's anything else to kind of do around here. There's other people to speak to.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh yeah, there is. Who's this? Helga.
1K, you're back.
How's the situation?
Listen, people responded to what you saw in the Somnodrone. I've seen 3 random acts of kindness just this morning.
That's good. That's good to hear. And otherwise?
I think people are happy with the change of leadership that happened while you were sleeping. But they're nervous about what you're going to do next.
I should really get going.
Chauncey was looking for you, by the way.
Oh yeah, Chauncey. Where did you find Chauncey? That's Perp. Oh no, it's Padme. Someone up here. Shula?
I'm glad to see you made it, 1K.
How have you been?
You told me to think about what Byron said, and I did. I really sat down and thought about what the city owes its citizens. You know what I decided? It owes us a future we can believe in. It owes us the chance to do meaningful work that helps the city get better. And thanks to your expedition, I now understand that that's exactly what the founder believed in as well. You have to save her and learn the theory of everything, 1K. Anything else would totally suck.
I should get going.
Best of luck, 1K.
Thanks. None of that. Okay. Anyone in here? Julian, no. We never did these things, but I am doing them now. Now, there's someone there. Chauncey. Who was Chauncey? That's Shimlev. No one here. Okay, no one here. Let's move on. Let's try and find Chauncey if we can.
Welcome back, 1K. Thank you for saving Byron. I would have missed that old fool.
How are things in New Jerusalem these days?
Lively. The city seems to be waking up from its lethargy. I hear a lot of people are working on new art too. And I hear someone's figuring out how to make movies again.
No, thanks, that's all. That sounds like fun. Is that new? Were the buildings out there before? Like, this was the extent of New Jerusalem. Is that new, or are they the ruins of the previous civilization? They look kind of fresh. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been back here. Right, Chansey. Hopefully, Chansey's going to be around here somewhere. They were looking for us. The VTOL's obviously here. Is this Chansey? No, that's Damien.
Welcome back, 1K. Glad to see you're doing better.
How's Byron handling his new position?
Surprisingly calmly. He knows what he's doing, and he's going to get the job done. He did have to kick out a few people, but he was a lot nicer about it than I would have been.
Interesting. Are you working for Byron now?
I'm still doing the same job I did before, but Byron's removed some of the layers of bureaucracy, so we communicate more directly now, and we have more choices in how we deal with problems.
Sounds good. What happened to your strike?
Well, it's hard to believe, but we won. Turns out that does happen.
Great. Well, what do you think about the theory of everything?
I think it's only the beginning. Athena hasn't even scratched the surface of what you could do with it, and that's fine, she's just one person. The really interesting stuff is going to start happening when you give this power to the people, when every citizen can bring their own ingenuity to it.
I have to go. Atal.
1K, it's a pleasure to see you back on your feet. Everyone was quite worried about you. And I'm sorry I called you a coward last time we spoke. You're not. You did the right thing.
How are you?
I feel hope, 1K. Real, proper hope. We can transform the world. We can lessen suffering. It's going to happen, thanks to you.
I hope so. How's the situation in the city?
We've finally started fixing stuff again. Byron has given people a sense of purpose and dignity. Not everyone is happy, but if you return with Athena and the theory of everything, I think this is going to be a golden age.
Sounds good. How's Patricia?
She's well, thank you. I hope that with the theory of everything, we'll be able to extend her life.
This was his cat.
She deserves immortality no less than we do.
I should get going.
Good luck, my friend.
Okay. Let's go. Where's Chansey though? I don't want to leave without speaking to Chansey. Right, let me go around the city one more time and see if I can find them. People keep telling me that Chansey is looking for me, so let's try find them. Oh, here's someone. Jefferson.
You know, I've been coming to this memorial day after day, thinking about Alexandra Drennan and her values. And you know what I finally realized? Alexandra Drennan is dead. She's gone. She can't help us now. It's not her burden anymore. No, it's Byron who embodies those values now. Byron and you. So I want you to know that you have my full support. I only wish I'd spent less time thinking about the past, and more time actually doing something for the future.
Well, there's nothing stopping you now. You've got all the time in the world. You can do it now. Goodbye. Oh, someone else. Oh, it's not Chansey.
Thank you for supporting Byron, 1K. He understands what this is really about. Not technology or science, but love. Love of humanity, yes, but within that, space for individual love to flourish. When you find Athena, please remember that.
I will.
Hello. You must be 1K. Shame we never had a chance to talk during all this, but I can imagine that you were more than a little overwhelmed. Good luck with everything. I hope you find Athena and bring her home.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I ever came out this way. I've just been running around the outside of the place here, trying to find people to speak to. Okay, wasn't able to find them, so maybe they're about somewhere. Maybe they are on the VTOL, even. Who knows? There's no one else in here. Okay, well, let's just go.
I'm glad you're all here. I wish Al could come too, but he believes what he believes. Yakut, please take us up.
Aye, aye, Mr. Mayor, sir.
Don't do that.
Of course, Mr. Mayor, sir. I won't.
I'm switching to sleep mode.
Okay, you'll hear me.
I have only one thing to ask of you, my child.
What is that?
When at last you find yourself before Athena, be gentle to my old friend. The weight of the world was placed on her shoulders, and if she failed to carry it, it was because no one can carry such a burden alone.
Yeah, I get that. We'll be kind.
Alright, 1K, you're in charge now.
Oh.
If you want to explore, make sure we didn't miss anything out there, go ahead.
Okay.
When you're ready, let us know, and we'll head into the megastructure.
Right, that's kind of a hint that if I want to get anything done, do it now. So I think that is what we will do. Okay.
There seem to be more puzzles per cluster than necessary to gain access to the tower. I wonder what happens if you solve all of them.
Well, let's try and find out, shall we? I mean, sure, we can go into the megastructure and finish this game now, but let's speak to everybody first.
Yes?
What do you think about the situation in New Jerusalem?
Now that Byron's in charge, I feel less stuck. The city is coming back to life, and I can do things that matter. Feels good.
So, what did you do while I was being repaired?
After Byron woke up, he enlisted me for his campaign. He said I was the only one who could really explain just how broken New Jerusalem really is. I think this might have been the first time people actually really listened to me.
So everything that surrounds us is a dream printed into reality.
Well, that explains the discrepancies between all those schematics you found and the actual megastructure. It's all been transformed by Athena's dream. No wonder it was driving me potty. Driving me potty? What kind of bizarre idiot came up with that expression? I'm serious. The moment we're done with this, I'm going to sit down and update the language libraries. And I'm going to put in every swear word in every language ever invented.
Right, let's get back to work. Oh, brilliant. Okay, the others got things to say, yeah, let's talk to them.
What's up, 1K?
How are you feeling?
There's still some part of me that's afraid that things will go wrong. I don't know if I can ever really shake that, but I do feel hopeful. I think things are finally going to get better.
What's up with those puzzles with the golden gates?
I'm not sure. There seems to be one per site. Maybe they open up when you complete the rest of them? I've only had a brief look at them with the drone, and they look complicated. But maybe that's just me. You know how I am with puzzles.
Yeah, he doesn't like them. Thanks, but I have to go. Byron?
What can I do for you, 1K?
What's it like to be mayor?
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
What are your priorities as mayor?
What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
Do you think things might still go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
Will your friendship with Alcatraz be okay?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
I should go. Alright then. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to... I think I'm going to end today's video here. And when we come back, we're going to start working our way through all of the extra puzzles that we need to do. So, we could go to the megastructure. That's fine, but we're not going to. We're going to go to... Where was the first one, though? I think this was the first area. Yeah, the first one. So basically, we have a gold puzzle to do. We have the 2 stars to do in East 1. I did do the lost puzzles. What I'm thinking, maybe I should go around and do all the lost puzzles. So, don't know. Cannot travel to unknown puzzle. Alright, fine. Oh! Oh, you can fast travel to places. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, so we've done those ones. We can't travel to the unknown ones. Okay. Don't know why we wanted fast travel to ones we've already done. But yeah, so this area, let's have a look. Yeah, so there are 2 stars to do. So I guess we'll go to East 1 and we'll see if we can figure out the stars. And then we'll work our way around doing the lost puzzles. So this one here, we've got another star to do. We've got 2 lost puzzles. So I think you have to do all the lost puzzles before the gold puzzles open up. I could be wrong about that. Maybe the gold puzzle. Maybe we should just go to the gold puzzle here. Let's just travel to East 1 here. And just have a little look at the gold puzzle just before we go, just to see whether it's accessible. Let's just skip the travel here. Let's just get here. And let's go find the gold puzzle. If we can. I love where it would be on the map. Okay, yes, so the Golden Gate, because we did find it and we couldn't get into it last time. So I'm just going to quickly run up there and have a look at it. Okay, so here's the Golden Gate puzzle. Yeah, so we can't access it. So yeah, so I think we have to do all the lost puzzles. Because I've done 2 lost puzzles, which is why 2 lights lit up. So yeah, I think we need to do all of them before we can access these. So fine, that's what we'll be working on in the next video. Right, yeah, I'm going to end it here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. This one's a bit of a talky one. Clearing up things ready for when we go back and start doing some of the other ones. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and do all the lost puzzles in the next video. Oh god, there's still so much to do and I can't wait. So I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.